Hello, hello, how's everybody doing? Today we're going to be playing Walk While My Grandmother Plays the Piano. It had some very high reviews on it, very positive, and it's fairly simple from what I've heard. All you do is walk and she'll play. So I guess let's go for a walk. Oh, there it is. Very lovely. You just walk, she'll play. Feel free to break any time you need and she'll wait. So I can break now? And as soon as I stop, the music stops. Got it. It's nice music, very lovely. Not sure why we're walking in the dark, but you know, a nice night walk, a nice evening stroll is nice every once in a while. Me personally, I'd probably be way too paranoid to walk out in the dark by myself, though. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of what's in the dark that I cannot see because it's so dang dark, so dang dark. So dang dark, so dang dark. If you know, you know. So I wonder if you can walk off of the path. See how far we can go off the path. I don't like that. I also don't think I can go any further than that. And might I just say, your grandmother is lovely at playing the piano. As I attempted to learn, but I have zero patience whenever it comes to sitting down and practicing. I cannot practice anything to save my life. As I tried the guitar, I tried the ukulele, I tried the violin, I tried the piano, and I know enough to play some chords, but I can't play any songs, just stuff that I've written. It'd be nice if they had stars in here. But I guess just because we're walking on a path with street lamps doesn't mean we're necessarily outside. I also have no idea how long this game is. I think it's fairly short. But I'm not positive. All I know is I'm gonna continue walking. On and on we go. Just when I go on my walks, I like a good between 10 and 30-minute walk when it's just a nice, lovely stroll. I wonder if we're going anywhere. Or if we're just walking. Oh, I didn't even try walking the other direction. Maybe I'll try that at a different time. I wonder if... Oh. So the lights behind me do turn off. We'll continue forward. Continue forward. Onward and onward. Is there an end? I don't know. I guess we'll find that out. As I don't know how long I've been walking for, but I can't say it's been a long time. It's probably been, what, 5 minutes? I'm pretty sure if you exit out of the game, there is no save. So it just brings you back to the beginning. And I'm curious how much of this is just a loop. Because I keep thinking the song's gonna end, and then it keeps going. It's a nice, slow, soft song. I appreciate that. I like that I'm walking right in the middle. I am giving no room for anybody else to go past me. Which is not how I normally walk on the sidewalk. When I walk on the sidewalk, I walk way over here. And then if somebody comes over, I walk way over here to give them as much room as possible. And it is solely because I want to be as little an inconvenience to them as I possibly can, because people scare me. And if I take up too much of the space, who knows what they'll do. I mean, they'll probably do nothing. But my brain irrationalizes the situation. It makes me do what I do to avoid them. It is what it is. And then I also like to just walk on, like, the curb edges. My balance is terrible. But I really enjoy walking on the curb edges because it's probably the little kid in me that likes it. Or like, why can't I think of it? I can't think of the name. It's when you park in your parking spot and the little bumper thing is there on the road. I like to step on those if no cars are near them. Again, it's probably the little kid in me. And I've heard... I swear I keep seeing things in the dark. I'm not. There's nothing there. I know there's nothing there. But I keep looking. And I keep thinking that I see things. Because this is not a horror game. I promise it's not. Although I'd love to get around to playing some of those. But this is not one of those. All I know from it is it's a very lovely walk with some beautiful ambiance. And it's somebody's grandmother playing. But it's not a horror. It's usually when I'm on walks like this, I take the time to hash out my thoughts. To think about the day, my events that have happened, and what's going to happen later. So today I would be thinking about, I went to work today. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Real relaxed, we got off, and I came home, I got gas. That was nice. Because it was a real easy stop. I went inside, got a drink, because I was hella thirsty. And then I came home. I cleaned my room. So it kind of feels nice in here now that everything's clean. Because, I needed to do laundry, and I have a tendency to leave my clothes everywhere. I'll take my clothes and I'll try on clothes and decide that I don't want to wear them, and I'll throw them on the floor. Instead of hanging them up, even though my closet is 3 feet away from me. Or in my hamper, where I could throw my dirty clothes. And I do. I put my dirty clothes in there. I'll take all of my dirty clothes out looking for something, that way I can wash that one specific thing to wear. And I just don't put them back. So the majority of my room's mess is clothing. So it was kind of nice to come home and clean. And then after that, I'll probably play 1 or 2 more games. And then go to bed. Not a very exciting life, but it's mine. So. And it's not always about exciting things. Because you can be okay with a little bit of a mundane life. Am I using that word right? Yeah. Oh.
Oh dear. It's a hard life, John, without him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm lost without him. Really am.
Hello? That really scared me.
First thing you do when he wakes up says, "Ma, where we go today?" I said, "Ken, we've been out every day." "Yeah, it's good to get out, Ma." "Well, I don't know. We've been to too many places and we've got no place for us to go."
Is there any way to put...
So he said, "Okay, we'll get in the car and go somewhere." So all right, we'll get in the car.
Is there any way to put subtitles on? There is not. Because I want to be able to hear what she's saying. Because I'm assuming this is Grandma. Alright. Well, we'll just have to listen our best.
We get to the bottom of the driveway. He said, "Now, where we go now? Where we go?" I say, "Well, we went that way yesterday. We'll go this way today." So we go that way today. We'll just drive around. Nowhere in particular. Just drive around, and then we come to a coffee shop. Come to a coffee shop and down with coffee. He said, "Come on, I'll buy you coffee," and then we'll have lunch or brunch, whatever the time happens to be, breakfast, brunch or breakfast, whatever. Yeah, and that's what we did every day. And tomorrow come, same thing. Where we go today, Ma? I don't know, Ken. So we drive around, we might keep driving south. And then if we find a motel there that we look at, we'll stop there. We'll go into the motel and that's where we'll stop for the night. And that's what we did. We always had our bag in the back in case we found a place we wanted to stop. And that's what we did, John. In the afternoon, well, you know, what time do the races start, John? What time the races start?
We go all day.
So, we get in the car and drive along. I'd have my crossword book, my reading book, because I know somewhere it's going to stop. Okay, I just want to put in here for a few minutes now. Okay? All right, Ken. It gets out. I get out my reading book and my crossword book. It's going to be more like half an hour. So he was happy doing what he was doing in the afternoon. I was happy doing what I do with my books and stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of really nice just listening to her. Because I didn't know there'd be any talking in this.
And then one day he was saying, "Oh, I want to get some petrol in the car. Come for a drive with me while I go down the petrol." I said, "Kim, but we only went out yesterday." I said, "I'll buy you a coffee." He knows I always like to have a coffee when I went out. So I'll buy you a coffee. Coffee would turn out to brunch. So we always had something else. But I said, "Can your tank is 3/4 full?" I know that because I drive it too. You got 3/4 full. He said, "Yeah, I just want to top it up." "Where do you want to go?" "I just down to Granville." To top it up, 20-minute drive down to Granville. To top it up that much, John, top it up. Oh God, John. Yeah, right, Kim. He was strange somehow. I don't know.
Oh, you picked him.
I wouldn't give him away for anything, John.
Oh,
I'm not giving away for anything, my Ken. It was my Ken.
that's sweet.
Don't know why he did that to me. It wasn't fair. But he must have been very unwell, John, for a long time because he never complained. He never complained of pain or anything like that. He never complained how unwell he was, John. It was Monday morning. I said to him, all right, Ken, get ready now. And he goes, I don't feel like going, I'm too tired. I said, well, you don't have to drive, I'll drive. I said, just put the seat back, put your head back and go to sleep, I'll drive. So we did that. But at the end of that day, he was quite tired. So we had our dinner, and actually the tennis was on at the time in Melbourne. So we watched the tennis for an hour before he'd start getting to bed. Yeah. So he did that. But the next morning he woke up before me. I said, can you wake already? He said, take him to hospital.
Oh,
Just like that. He never said anything about his sleep. He said, take him to hospital.
is this gonna be sad? I wasn't ready for this to be sad.
So it popped up. But we raced down the freeway and that, got to the hospital. But they made him comfortable. They just made him comfortable. Yeah. So he spent 5 days in that hospital. But on the 3rd day, he was unconscious. He didn't talk to us after the 3rd day. They had him on morphine. And he didn't talk to us after that 3rd day. For the last 2 days, we weren't able to speak to him because he couldn't answer us. We talked to him and talked to him and sing our hymns and say our prayers, but he couldn't open his eyes. He didn't realise we were there. Couldn't. And I can. And that made me feel very sad because why couldn't I see, because I was with him all the time here, why couldn't I see how unwell he was? How unwell he was. At that time, they weren't allowing people into the rooms, and they allowed no visitors. But they allowed one of us to go into the room at a time. So when I was there and someone else had come to take my turn, and the doctor came in and seen how unwell Ken was. He was really unwell, he was out to it. And they still would only let one or possibly another one to come to change over. And the doctor said straight away, he called the head nurse in. He said, the family can come and stay here in the room for as long as it takes. We were allowed to stay in the room, and we stayed with him. We stayed with him all day, all night, all day, and all night for the 2nd night. And at 5:30 on that 2nd morning, we were all asleep there in the room. And they never said go, we were very quiet, and they were very quiet. And they said, yeah, Jen was the first one awake. And then I was sharing the lounge with somebody else. I was sharing the lounge. And Jen said, Mum, I think he's gone. Just like that. So we all woke up. And he wasn't breathing. And he was gone.
it's so hard to lose a loved one like that.
That was the end of my time.
I didn't know
Yeah, I
this was.
think about him all the time. Biggest chunk of my life gone. But my life's not the same, even though I've got my children and all that. My life is not the same. I wake up in the morning, I think, I look after his pillow next to me, isn't it? He's not there. Not there.
Mm-mm.
It's a horrible feeling that he's not there. So, why am I getting up? What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? That beautiful photograph there, he's smiling there. So, why are you smiling? It's not funny. You're always smiling. I love that photo behind me up there. He's always got the same beautiful smile. I said, why are you smiling? Because it's not funny.
Thank you for listening. Stay as long as you'd like. No, it's not fair. It's very hard to lose loved ones. So I didn't know this was going to be sad. It started out so happy. It was a nice, lovely walk. And then we got some talking, and she was speaking so fondly. And I had gathered that he'd probably passed. But that's really sad. I'm guessing this is the end. Well, I didn't want to end on such a sad note. It was nice listening to the music. It was nice listening to the story. And it have made me a little sad, but it was nice to hear nonetheless. So I hope you guys have a good day. See you in the next one.